Hey everyone, welcome back to Chill English Podcast. Today, we have a very special topic, healing your soul with gratitude. Lily, have you ever thought about how gratitude can actually help us feel better?
Of course, Brian. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. Can truly change the way we see life. But what do you think? How does gratitude help us heal?
Well, when we focus on what we appreciate, our mind shifts away from stress and negativity. Studies show that people who practice gratitude feel happier and even healthier. Have you ever experienced this yourself?
Yes, I've noticed that when I focus on positive things, my mood improves. But why does gratitude have such a strong effect on us?
That's a great question. Gratitude helps our brain release chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. These make us feel happy and calm. It's like a natural medicine for the mind. Also, being grateful changes our perspective. Instead of seeing what we lack, we start seeing what we have, which brings a deep sense of fulfillment.
Absolutely. And before we get into more details, we've prepared a helpful PDF to make it easier for you to follow along and learn new English expressions related to gratitude. You can download it now from the link in the description.
Now, let's dive into the topic of gratitude. How can it really help us heal our soul?
So, Brian, how would you define gratitude in simple words?
Oh, I'd say gratitude is when we recognize the good things in our lives, no matter how small. What about you? How would you describe it?
I'd say it's like looking at life through a positive lens. Even in hard times, we can find something to appreciate. But is it always easy to feel grateful?
Not always. When life is tough, it's easy to focus on problems instead. But practicing gratitude helps us shift our mindset. Do you think anyone can learn to be more grateful?
Yes, definitely. It's like a habit. The more we do it, the easier it becomes. But I wonder, what happens to our body and mind when we practice gratitude?
That's an interesting point. Studies show that gratitude lowers stress, improves sleep, and even strengthens our relationships. When we practice gratitude, we activate areas in our brain linked to emotional processing and reward. Over time, this rewires our brain to be more positive. Would you say gratitude has helped you personally?
Absolutely. A few years ago, I was going through a difficult time. I started writing 3 things I was grateful for every morning. First, it was hard, but after a few weeks, I felt more positive. Have you had a similar experience?
Yes. When I was struggling in my career, I felt stuck and frustrated. But when I started focusing on small achievements and support from friends, my mindset changed. It gave me motivation to keep going. Do you think gratitude can help with anxiety and stress?
Yes, I do. It helps us focus on the present rather than worrying about the future. Instead of dwelling on what's wrong, we start seeing what's right. But how can we practice gratitude in daily life?
Great question. Here is a simple way. Keep a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Do you do this, Lily?
Yes, it really helps me start the day with a positive mindset. What else can we do?
Another way is to express gratitude. Just saying thank you more often makes a big difference. Do you think people underestimate this?
Definitely. A simple thank you can brighten someone's day. What about mindful moments?
Oh, that's a good one. Taking a few seconds to appreciate little things, like fresh air or a good meal, makes us more present. What's one small thing you're grateful for today?
I think I'm grateful for this conversation. It reminds me how important gratitude is. What about you?
Same here. I'm also grateful for our listeners who support this podcast. Gratitude spreads positivity, don't you think?
Yes, and the more we practice, the easier it becomes. Another great method is writing thank you notes. Have you ever done that?
Yes. A handwritten thank you note can mean so much to someone. It creates a deeper connection. Also, how about gratitude meditation?
Oh, that's a great one. Taking just 5 minutes a day to focus on gratitude can rewire our minds to be more positive. Have you tried it?
Yes. It helps me feel more peaceful and aware of all the good things in life. Do you think gratitude can improve relationships?
Absolutely. When we appreciate others, our relationships become stronger. People love to feel valued, and gratitude makes that happen. What's one way to show gratitude to friends or family?
Simple acts of kindness, like helping someone out, listening, or even a small gift. Gratitude isn't just words, it's action.
But Brian, what about people who find it hard to feel grateful because they're going through tough times?
That's a real challenge. But even in tough times, we can still find small things to be thankful for. It might be something as simple as a warm meal or a kind word from a friend. Gratitude doesn't ignore struggles, but it helps us find balance. Have you ever struggled with gratitude?
Yes, during difficult moments. Felt impossible to be grateful. But when I started looking for tiny positives, it helped me move forward. It's like finding light in the darkness.
That's a great way to put it. Gratitude is about shifting our focus, even if just a little. And over time, that small shift can make a big difference. So, to sum up, gratitude helps us feel happier, reduces stress, and improves our relationships. And the best part? Anyone can practice it.
That's right. If you're going through a tough time, try finding small things to be grateful for. It can be as simple as a smile from a stranger.
And remember, gratitude is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Lily, any final words for our listeners?
Just one. Start today. Take a deep breath and think of one thing you're grateful for. It's a small step, but it makes a big difference.
That's a perfect way to end. Thanks for listening to Chill English Podcast. If you found this helpful, share it with a friend and spread the gratitude. And don't forget, we have a special PDF available for you to download. It'll help you understand and practice gratitude-related vocabulary and expressions to improve your English. You can get it from the link in the description.
See you next time. And until then, stay grateful and stay positive.